In today's video, I'm going to show you my entire luxury collection, except Louis Vuitton because we already did that, in 2 videos. I will link those below. Stay tuned to see everything else. I have Chanel, Dior, YSL, Gucci, Hermes, and some Tiffany thrown in for fun. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods like you'll see today to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe. Click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post a new video, which is 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And be sure to like all the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing is that on your YouTube homepage, you will get my community posts. And that is where I share with you sales, discount codes, and other ways you can get bargains on these beautiful luxuries that we love. So let's get started. I could have divided this video into categories like show you all my card holders at once and show you all my handbags at once, but instead I'm organizing it by fashion house. I'm going to start with YSL or Saint Laurent because I have the fewest pieces. I only have 2 pieces. The first piece I acquired from them is this gold bill pouch. I got it this past summer when we went to the YSL outlet in San Marcos, Texas. It's my understanding the YSL outlet only has boutique items. I do have a video on this that I can link below. This piece has a pocket here and then a zipped compartment here and one little pocket inside. Honestly, not sure I've ever used this piece. It is difficult for me when I have flat pouches, and I have several like the never full pouches. It's difficult for me to figure out what to do with them. I know this is specifically made for bills, but I don't carry cash around with me. I don't know. I bought it because it's beautiful. I'm happy to have it. I'm happy for it to just sit in my closet and look pretty, but haven't used it yet. Maybe someday. My other YSL piece is this card holder. I think the color was called white, but it's actually a cream. And it's a cream that has a little bit of a gray hint in it. It has the gold hardware, and it has 2 card slots on the front and the back, and of course a center compartment as well. Haven't used this yet either. I will use it, but I bought it specifically to use with my damier azur pieces from Louis Vuitton, and I haven't carried those yet because I don't carry that color very often. I don't wear light colors very often, but this will definitely get used. And I'm gonna ask for your help here. If you ever see this card holder, but in the sort of gunmetal silver metallic like this with the gold hardware, if you ever see one for sale, think of me and let me know please, because I really want that one. I missed the chance to buy it and I really want to add it to my collection. I love that piece and it would get a lot of use. Next up is Gucci. I have 2 scarves from Gucci. I don't have a handbag. I need a Gucci handbag. The only one, I love Gucci, I love the craziness of Gucci, but the only one that has really ever caught my eye to the point where I might actually buy it is the one with the dogs on it. I've talked about it many times before, but then I also feel like it wouldn't really be practical for me because it's such a narrow bag, so I don't know. Anyway, I have this brown scarf shawl with the GGs on it and some lint, and it has a little fringe at the bottom. I think I got this on the Real. I definitely got it pre-loved. It's a lovely scarf. I also have this silk scarf that has safari animals on it. I'll show you the 4 corners. So that was 2, here are the other 2. Here's my favorite corner with the lion, and it says Gucci. It's a lovely scarf. I have a few of these silk scarves. I'll show you the other ones in this video. I never wear them because I'm not sure how to wear them. I'll talk about that in a minute too. The ways I've tried to wear them I don't think look good on me. I have this Gucci canvas pouch with the GGs, and then it says Gucci Museo. I got this in Florence, Italy at the Gucci Museum. It has a silver zipper on it, and inside it has a little Gucci tag, and it's just a big open space. I don't think I've ever used this for anything either, but it's a lovely souvenir from my Italy trip. Again, it's a flat pouch. I just don't know what to do with these things. And then since it's uncoated, it's just raw canvas or fabric, I worry about it getting stained and ruined. I also have this Gucci Marmont card holder in black. Love this card holder. It has 2 card slots on the front, 2 on the back, and then the center compartment. This was a gift a few years ago for Christmas or my birthday, I don't remember, but a lovely gift. And the last thing I have from Gucci, I also got on our trip to the outlets in San Marcos this summer. It wasn't really a trip to the outlets, we were headed somewhere else, but we stopped there on the way just to go to Gucci and YSL. And it's these earrings. I'll show you one up close. It's the Anger Forest earrings. So there was a whole line of jewelry that had animals. There's a big lion ring that has a stone or bead in the lion's mouth. Those are pretty cool. So those are fun little hoops. They have eagles' heads on them if you couldn't tell, and they are solid sterling, and I think they're really fun and cool. Speaking of scarves, this is one of the first luxury items, maybe the first luxury item that I ever purchased. This is a Salvatore Ferragamo scarf. I think their scarves, their silk scarves like this, absolutely rival Hermes. Really beautiful. I'm drawn to animals, can you tell? And this is the only thing I have from Ferragamo, but I love it. Now let's move to Tiffany. I have a silk scarf from Tiffany's. Did you know that they make silk scarves? Again, it has an animal print, mostly birds and little garden animals, flowers. Just thought that was so pretty. Bought it pre-loved. Don't remember where, but very pretty scarf. And these are 90 by 90 centimeter silk scarves. I have 2 pieces of jewelry from Tiffany. I feel like I have more Tiffany pieces than I pulled out for this video, but I can't remember anything else that I have. It just seems like I have more. Maybe everything else I've purchased from Tiffany's has been as gifts. 2 jewelry pieces. One is these earrings, the little round silver discs that say return to Tiffany. And these, I changed the posts on them. They were just silver hooks, and the hooks were so thick that I had to force them through my ear, and it would sometimes make my ears bleed, and it would hurt really bad all day, and then it would hurt for several days afterward. So I could never wear them like that. I wore them a couple of days total and finally snipped off the Tiffany hooks and put these hooks on. I don't like these. I don't think they look good with it. I need to find some better looking ones and switch those out, but it is what it is for now. The other jewelry piece I have from Tiffany's is quite tarnished. It needs to be polished. It's a charm on my charm bracelet. I have a video on my charm bracelet. I'll link it below in case anybody's interested. It's an old video. I've added a few things to it since then, but I think this one is in there, and it's the little Tiffany box. And I got that at the New York City flagship store. I used to live in New York City, and I would go in Tiffany's fairly regularly and just look around. At that time when I was in school, couldn't afford to buy anything there. So it was really nice a few years ago when we went back to New York on a vacation to be able to walk in and buy several things, mostly gifts, but I got that for myself. The next 2 items were gifted to me from Tiffany's, or from people who purchased these items at Tiffany's. This teacup and saucer, it is porcelain with a platinum band ring. There's the mark on the bottom, and there's the band. As you can see, it has little circles. This was a gift from my mother for when I defended my master's thesis, and that is also from the flagship store in New York. And then this teacup is the sea urchin. I think is so pretty. It has this texture on it. You can see it kind of bubbles out. The platinum cup was made in France, and this one's made in Ireland. And the last thing I could figure out that I had from Tiffany's is this book that you guys just saw me unbox in Vlogmas as part of my Christmas haul. It's the Tiffany Windows book, and I haven't had a chance to flip through it yet. You can pause that and read it if you'd like. But as I said in that video when I unboxed this, this would be a great gift for somebody if you want to get them something from Tiffany's that is super affordable. It's only $30, and they wrap it up nice for you with the box and bow and everything. Next up is my Dior collection, and then we will get to Hermes and Chanel. I just got this Dior piece for Christmas from Winnie B. LV, and it's a little Dior theater with some lovely beauty products and the little gold star. It's beautiful. I've had this on display in my closet so I can see it every time I go in. The holiday packaging this year was just stunning. To go in my beautiful teacups, I have 2 tins of tea from Dior. This is their Montaigne. It's a white tea with rose and jasmine, and this is one of their holiday teas. And the print is too small for me to be able to read what's in here. But if you go back to Vlogmas, I described this. I think that was day 27. No, I described this one because this hadn't arrived yet. There is a video where I talk about it though. And then I have 2 more pieces from Dior. This one I have not taken out of the plastic yet. It's a beautiful little notebook. Has gold edging, has their toile print, and a gray and cream with tigers and lions and monkeys. Again, animals. My last piece piece from Dior is a twilly, or a mitza as they call them. This is one of my favorite little scarves in my little scarf collection. This is the Le Diable, and I've shown this many times before. I purchased it because of the bats that are on it, because I had a dog named Sebastian who passed a couple years ago, and we called him Bat for short. That was his nickname. So this scarf reminds me of him. Now for Hermes. I have this little chiffon scarf. This would be the size they consider the pocket scarf, and I just love the colors and the print and the watercolor look of it. It's called Concerto. I love the imagery. It's just beautiful. And with this, what I like to do is fold it like this and tie it onto handbags, and that's really lovely. I took this one off the hanger to show you and opened it up because it's small enough to do that. The other scarves are so big that even if I held them up, you're not going to be able to see the whole design on the screen, but you get the idea by seeing the corners of it. I have two more scarves from Hermes, the little twillies. I have this one, the same on both sides, that I purchased from the Real. Got it because of the turquoise colors. And then this one, again with the animals, has a monkey there and a leopard or a cheetah, I'm not sure, there. And then a snake running through it. So there's one side. And then there is the other side with a big feather or a leaf. I think it's a feather in the middle, and then these circles. And this one I purchased at the Hermes in New York City. It's on Madison Avenue, I think. And I said earlier I don't know how to wear the big scarves, or at least the ways that I've worn them. I don't like the way they look on me. I do have some Hermes knotting cards, but these are these cards here that have this, for example, a photo of different ways that you can wear scarves, and then on the back gives you an illustration step by step of how to make that look happen. But anytime I've tried any of these, I feel like I look ridiculous, or I feel like it ages me, like it belongs on an older woman living in the Upper East Side of Manhattan and not on me. But there are ideas in here, and they're good ones. I think this is the only leather piece that I have from Hermes so far. It's this beautiful turquoise notebook cover. It's in goat's leather, and I have a non-Hermes notebook inside of it, but it has a pocket on both sides and a little Hermes stamp in silver. It's really, really lovely. I purchased it pre-loved, probably from the Real. And then I don't know if you will have seen the video yet on this item, so this may be the first time you're seeing it, but I just purchased this Hermes 2021 agenda. And in the video that I do on it, unboxing it, I go through all the extras it comes with, but this is it. It's a week on 2 pages in a vertical format. It's really lovely. I'm very happy with it so far and looking forward to using it. And then for Christmas, I got 2 Hermes pieces. I purchased this one for myself. It's the soy dish in the mosaic platinum pattern. I think that's lovely. Then in the same pattern, I was gifted a set of 2 teacups and saucers. Really beautiful. Well, I said a minute ago that we just had Hermes and Chanel to go, but I was wrong because I forgot about this piece. One of my newest additions. I got this for Christmas as well, bought it for myself. Have not done a video on it yet, but it is the Givenchy Pandora wristlet in bronze goat leather. I love it. It's gorgeous. Now let's do Chanel. We'll do the small pieces first. I included perfume in my Louis Vuitton video, so I'll include it here too. I have these little samples of beige and gardenia. The gardenia, I purchased this little sample off eBay, and it is heavenly. It smells just like a gardenia because that's what it's taken from. And when I first showed that to you guys, I told you the bottles of it are outrageously expensive. Like, I don't remember exactly, it's been a while, but I seem to remember a bottle being over $1,000, and it wasn't all that big. I also have the gold nail polish from Chanel. This was part of the 2020 holiday collection. And I have the Chanel lip balm, which is clear. It looks white, but it goes on clear. And I have this Chanel item, which is a lip gloss, and though it looks turquoise, it is actually clear, but it has little glittery bits in it. I also have this little Chanel compact double-sided mirror. One side is regular magnification and the other is that magnified one. I almost forgot, I also have this Chanel book. It's called Collections and Creations. Look at all these spectacular camellias. And then I have 3 small leather goods from Chanel. This coin and key pouch. It has this key ring attached to it, and then I attached that clip so that I can hang it as a bag charm if I want to. I purchased this one pre-loved off Tradesy. I love the turquoise and the camellia print on it, and it has a nylon zipper and then looks like this inside. And this item I tried to buy in the store, but they never had it, so I ended up buying it on Fashion File and paying a little more than retail. And it's the Chanel Boy card holder, one of my most prized pieces, and more often than not, the piece that I am currently using as a wallet. I love it. I love how much it holds, how easy it is to get into. It has this big gusseted pocket that holds lots of cards and receipts and gift cards and things. And then this pocket here, I keep my ID and my debit card in for easy access. I would love to get another of these in a light gray or a cream, something that would go well with Damier Azur. I'm totally okay with having paid over retail for this because it's one of my most used pieces. Despite the price, it is super practical. It's beautiful and it's held up very well. I think I've had it a couple years now and I've used it much of that time, and it looks just like it did the day I got it. And then this item I purchased at Chanel. It's the Gabrielle card holder in the dégradé or the fade from gold to bronze. It'll hold one card in the front, two cards in the back, and then it has that pocket in the middle. Something is in there. What is that? Glad I found these roadside assistance cards. I may need those someday. And those of you who have been watching my channel for a while are familiar with the two bags behind me. They're exactly the same bag, but in two different colors, obviously. There's the bronze one and the black one. I'll show you the bronze. This is the Shop in Moscow tote, and it came in two sizes. This is the smaller size, which is a little smaller than a Neverfull MM, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It has everything that I love about Chanel handbags, though I would still love to get a reissue either in bronze or that black. And you can find these on the pre-loved market. I got both of mine under $1,000 for a Chanel bag, and they're both in great shape. They come in a few different colors, the bronze, there may have been a silver one, the black, there's a red, is there a blue one? I'm not sure, and there's a white one. As I film this, which is about a week before you'll be seeing it, there is a white one on Fashion File for a really good price right now. It's only $740. It does have some issues because it's white. You can see a lot of dirt on the bottom of it and on the corners. I suspect that you'd be able to clean that off without too much trouble. I couldn't tell you exactly how to clean it, but I think you'd be able to, or you could at least send it to someone who knows about leather cleaning and they could clean it. I think it also had some pen marks inside. The interior, I have a bag organizer in this, but the interior is fabric, and I have a video I'll link below about how to get ink marks out of fabric using alcohol and a Q-tip. I did it on a pochette accessoire that I have, and it worked like magic. If anyone's interested in that white bag, I will link it below, and if I find any other Shop in Moscow totes, I think I saw a couple more, I will link those below too. And I'll link my favorite places to buy luxury pre-loved. So that is my entire luxury collection minus Louis Vuitton, so I'll link those Louis Vuitton videos too. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you and your loved ones are doing well. I hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.